Well, good evening and welcome to Speedforce Racing. This is Division 2 of season, oh God knows what we are now, 11 or 12. 2 6 guys. Yeah, season 11 or 12, something like that. I'm Engine, I'll be your host for this evening. We are with Division 2 for Miami, and truly shocking track. It is so hard. It's so technical. It's a lot of tractions involved and a lot of tight corners. Bit of ERS play going to be in check tonight. So we'll see what the guys in Division 2 can do tonight. But yep, stay tuned because qualifying is on its way, and we'll see who will be the fastest in Division 2 for Miami. I think it's going to rain tonight. I don't know why, but I just think we're going to get a bit of rain. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll soon see. So it looks dry for qualifying. We'll see who's going to be first to come out once they set their cars up for this track. We did see John Morbs last night take pole in Division 3 with a 126.1 something. And he ran a really weird setup actually last night. And there's a few drivers in here that inspired that. And it was a 12.4 or a 14.4, I think. So really low rear wing, which is quite strange. Who's going to be the first one out? Klauser. So let's go on board with Klauser. So tricky S section here. Normally that fifth gear, feather it through. This is a really weird corner. There's a couple of lines you can take through here depending on tyre wear, fuel, mechanical grip, etc. Then you get this punch shot down to the next tight section. Again, this is a section where the battery can be drained quite easily. And this is another thing as well, it's going to be a track where people who have more battery will be in a slightly stronger position, because it's not really a track you can overtake other than on the DRS straights unless someone makes a mistake. So let's keep an eye out for people abusing the ERS or being quite clever with it. So once we get to the finish line, we'll watch Klaus in broadcast view and just see him do a lap, his first hot lap. So again, tricky hairpin. Traction out this corner is horrendous. So it comes across the DRS line, rear wing open, punching his way down to turn 1. On board while he goes through turn 1. Pretty tight. We should feather it in 4th. Goes to 5th early. And now it's this long sweeping right all to this section where we go down to 5th gear. Should be down to 5th gear. That's 6th. Oh, it says in 6th. Oh, right, okay. Oh, finally goes down to 5th, but then back up to 6th, back down 5th. So that's an indication of how tricky this can be. He's choosing to actually flick up the gears. So already down to 44% on the battery. So even in qualifying, you can go down to none. Excuse me, for this section. Very hard to get the traction down through here. So Klaus are favouring working through the gears to get the car rotating or powering on as much as he can. So I think it might be Surge after this coming through. Have we missed someone on the line? No, it's DJ. So Klauser, according to line, sets the benchmark of a 127.241. Let's go down to Surge, I think it is. No, it's not. It was Hicks. Oh, sorry, Hicks. So he now sets it 127.0, almost dead. Ferrari, Martin maybe. No, it was Probelli. Oh, he was on an outlap, that's fine. Who is the next one? God, G-Man comes across the line. No, he's setting an outlap. So Keith comes across the line. He goes up to third place with a 127.5. Oh, and Alice Scopo, 126.8 goes into the lead. Just on board with DJ Vince in third gear out that corner. Let's see what we can do across the line. 127.4 goes up to fourth place. A really good lap by DJ there. It's on board with G-Man on his hot lap, coming through the S section of Sector 2, about to go into the back straight, and that long drag to that hairpin. He's got 40% battery left. That should be about enough to get him down there, but already down to 10%, or just about 10%. Let's go on board, see how he tackles this hairpin. It's a tricky hairpin. I think I'd prefer to do the Japan hairpin than this one. Yep, goes deep. He's nearly out of battery. Comes across the line with a 128.265. Good enough for 8th. On board with Serge now. Coming through Sector 2, coming down that back straight. We've also got, I think it might be Martin in the Ferrari. Either Martin or Probelli, who's picking up a toe from him, really. I think it's Martin. Not bad traction out that last hairpin, and the exit all the way to the line. What can he do? It's a 128.4. Good enough for 9th place. Langfell in the Mercedes, coming through the stadium section, reminiscent of Mexico. A bit tighter than Mexico. At least at Mexico you can at least put the power down a bit more, but yeah, through here it is super tight, and the camber is horrendous. Big amount of battery to be able to power down. Oh, it's invalidated. Oh no. So Langfeld not having the best of times there. Barely, and goes super deep. He's on an outlap. If we go into the pits, yeah, he is going to the pits. Right, okay, so G-Man should be on an in-lap, I think. Yeah, he's on an in-lap. Serge's on an in-lap, we know that, even though he's gone faster. Oh, hang on a minute, he was up then. Oh, is he doing a double lap? I think he might be. The fuel light is flashing. He's down on fuel, but he is up on time, or was in coming out of Sector 2 anyway. Nope, he's backed up. He's backed out. Zenon in Sector 2. Coming down towards the tricky stadium section. A little bit deep there, not ideal. I think, just hesitating on the acceleration there. This is compromising a little bit. It wasn't as smooth as really wanted. Yeah, that section wasn't the tidiest from Zenon, but it is super difficult to look to. It does do the fastest sector he's done there. So he went faster than his previous lap, but still not as tidy as what the front runners have been doing. Let's just see if he can nail this corner. A little bit of lock up under braking there. Overtake is on all the way to the line. Can he? 120. Oh, he does as well. Wow, what a lap. 126.806. It didn't look tidy for that stadium section, but he proved me wrong, and he's actually gone into pole. He's on the front row of the grid, just a smidge in front of Atlas Scopo. So Hicks on his second hot lap is currently sat in P3, blasting his way through Sector 1. Let's see if he's up or down. It's looking tidy. with this tricky tightening left. Whenever I see this car, I'm just thinking of the rally drivers. 3 left, tightens to 2, and he's up by half a tenth. Man, to think about harvesting through this stadium section, because he is really down on battery. The good thing about this track is you can harvest considerably quickly because of these tight corners, especially the stadium section. If you knock it into none, you're going to get at least 30% battery. So power down again. Down the back straight. He will get DRS now. And can he get the braking right for this hairpin? Looks tidy. Into second, which is always good for over rotation. Gets the car turned in. Working with the gears. Battery deployment. This looks good. And it is. It's good enough for pole. It's a 126.391. What a stonking lap. Harder than Zenon. Hicks, who's been promoted from Division 3, setting the time there. What a monumental lap from Hicks. Well done there to Hicks 46. So Langfeld getting a cheeky tour on his first official hot lap. He invalidated on his first one. Whoever this is needs to get the hell out of the way. You're going to get dirty. Yeah, this is actually grounds for a steward's inquiry, because you cannot be blocking people like this and causing dirty air. Right, whoever that was, it wasn't mine. It looks like it was Probelli. So Probelli, in my personal opinion, bang out of order there. Should have got well out of the way, let him go through. Not ideal for Langfeld at all with that dirty air. Is he going to abort it? No, he's going to go for it. Could be good. It is good. It's not ideal though. P5 for Langfeld, 127.122, and this is opinionated, so don't take it as gospel, but I think he was hindered there going for the stadium section. The dirty air on this track is so horrendous, and going to that tight section, that's not what you want. But yeah, that is my personal opinion, not of any stewards or anything like that, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, I personally thought that wasn't really on. So Dylan, it's up through sector 1 but looks slow. What's going on here? It must be an in lap. Martin through sector 1, blasting out of that corner, coming down. He's going to pick up the DRS in a second, just as he puts his little dog leg. Yep, there you go. And I imagine he'll knock the battery down to none just to harvest through here, because there's no need for battery through here. You know, you're fighting for traction, you're fighting for grip. There's no need for any form of battery through here. If you want to be fast, just put a bit more throttle on. And then just about now, as you get straight, flick it to overtake, and then once you get straight, hot lap, and then flick it to overtake. He's looking good. He's up a tenth and a half. Probably fighting for P9, P10. P10 really, unless he nails his hairpin. Looks pretty good actually. Looks pretty tidy. Looks like he's going to have battery to spare here. Just about, and he goes P10. So 127.583, just behind Probelli. Now, the one thing about this track is it does favour. I personally believe it favours medium traction users. It's pretty difficult, and the only downside to that is medium traction users will have severe tyre wear. The one stop and the two stop is going to be separated, I think, between people who are on no TC and that are in the top 6, and anyone, if anyone's in this league in this division that uses medium, are going to be very disadvantaged with tyre wear and probably will be steered towards a 2-stop. Now, I've done both in GP mode. I can't see a 2-stop really working, especially for the top 6. Maybe if you're starting lower down, you know, Hammertong, go for it and choose that faster tyre sets all the way through, but losing time in the pit stops. And we've seen obviously on this game the tyre wear is pretty horrendous. But yeah, as always, traction users do get more severe tyre wear. So on board with Zenon, who's just shy of half a second quicker. So this could very well be a pole lap from Zenon, as long as he doesn't mess it up at the hairpin. Links it up, very nice. Wow, this is going to be a stellar lap. So on board with Zenon, who's about to take pole. Eh? What? I genuinely thought I was going to be a pole lap there. Wow, okay. So Zenon just shy of pole by 3/10. No, sorry, 3/100. Wow. Still an absolute monumental lap from Zenon there, really good. So well done. On board with Klauser now, on his third and final hot lap, I believe. Let's see what he does through here. He was quite trigger happy on the gears. Yeah, he favours 6 through there. I know a lot of people do go down to 5th, although I suppose it is qualifying and low fuel, so yeah, higher gear could be possible. End of sector 2, let's see what he can do. Is he up or is he down? Looking quite tidy through that stadium section. Oh no, just loses the back end a little bit there. Oh, he's lost time there, probably a 10th.5 by being unstable there. And he's 5,000 of a second quicker than his time. He has a cheeky toe off that slow moving car. I don't think it's going to help him. He's probably going to improve, but unless he nails his hairpin, it's not going to be enough to improve. And Langfeld is on an outlap as well. Although that hairpin did look tidy and he's got a decent amount of traction, so this could actually move him up to Langfeld. But Langfeld's got him. Yeah, he does. He does by 2/10. So he nailed sector 3. Langfeld's not started yet. What's Hicks doing? Oh my god, Hicks is on a lap and he's also gone quicker. No, he's backing off. He's on an lap. Sorry about flicking through. Uncle Steve. Oh, just messed it up. And you can't recover from that. I think he's done. Unless he backs off. He's got 50 seconds to... Yeah, he can't get to the end. He's up though. Oh no, he's down, sorry. I was about to say he can go again, but no, I think that's Steve from South Africa is out of this this qualifying session. He can't improve. Serge is up by 4/10. That would be enough to catapult him into P9 if he can keep it or improve. So he must have nailed that sector 1. So just coming through the stadium section now, approaching that DRS the section line. Onto the back straight. Let's see what he can do. He's a 10th.5 up, so he's lost a bit of time in that section. It's a good enough for 10th at the minute. We will stay on board with Serge to see what he can do. I think Wonder Fry is about to cross the line. I think it might be Pabelli goes 4th. Well done for Pabelli. And Serge comes across the line and he's 10th. Let's go Langfeld. Well, Langfeld's going for 8th. Outscopo. Nope. Dylan is up by nearly 3/10. Just went a little bit deep there coming out of the stadium section. It's not the ideal, but he has got a lot of battery to use. approaching 210 miles an hour. I think he's got low downforce there. 210 miles an hour down that back straight. And it's not as long as the Baku straight, and I struggled to get 2.9, 2.10 there. So to get 2.10 before the braking zone, I think that's a low downforce setup for Dylan. Yep, Dylan has gone into P7. What a stellar lap there. And I think that is our qualifying session over. So a bit of a spread there. The top 10 all within a second, or well, in 7/10 actually. So pretty tight in the top 10. Serge G-Man and Lord Brad, the top G, not setting a time. So I wonder if we're going to get this Florida weather for the race. The typical stormy Florida weather. So, as a rundown for your qualifying session, Hicks, the newly promoted driver from Division 3, Hicks 46 in P1 with a 126.3. We've got Zen in P2, Lord Dannyboy in P3, Pabelli in P4, Alex Scoper in P4. Keefs, a great session from Keefs. I didn't even realise that Keefs had got that far up actually, so fair play to Keefs. DJ Vince in 7th, Klaus in 8th, Langfell in 9th, Martin in 10th, Serge in 11th, G-Man in 12th, and finishing off the order without a lap time set is Lord Brad, the top G.
Good evening, Dan.
Good evening, John Morbs, who's joining me in the comms box. How you doing, mate?
Good evening, pal. Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Are you in the lobby, by the way?
Yeah, Keith swung me an invite before. I was messaging you before the race.
Oh, sweet. Sorry, mate, I didn't see. It was a bit hectic starting the race there.
Yeah, I saw it, chat, mate. No worries.
Couple of lobby restarts, and yeah, the beloved PSN network that we so love. But yeah,
it's been a bit of a bugger recently, isn't it?
It has. It's been very, very flippant. But anyway, what do you think to our boy Hicks?
Knew he had it in him, mate.
No.
He's like I say, he comes from a background of what they call it, Gran Turismo, and I think I said this last week. He's brand new to this. I think tonight's only his 8th race in SFR, and he's taken pole in Division 2. So
I know.
Very impressed. Very, very impressed.
I know, but I think I think someone's had some free sandcastles because he's discarded them sandbags, hasn't he? So,
like I said, I called him out pre-season.
I'm only joking, Hicks. I know. Yeah, he was.
He's a good lad, actually. Really is good lad.
He is. Yeah, we have fun in the parties when he was in Div 3. So yeah, I'll miss his banter, but yeah, it's great to see him up there in Div 2. But let's just hope he can keep that in the race, mate. And as I was saying in the qualifying, and you probably were listening, it's difficult round here. You know, it's a good mixture of technicality. You know, slow corners, fast corners, feathering and gear changes. You know, it's a pretty. I think it's an understated technical track, to be honest with you. I think it's more technical than people give credit for, which is why I think a lot of people don't like it. Hence why I don't like it. But yeah, it is a good track to test people. So I think we'll see that tonight. And I certainly think we'll see who's good at qualifying in one lap and who's good at actually racing and dealing with that dreaded tyre wear that this game's given us.
Yeah, exactly. Again, Sector 2 on this. For me, this is a low downforce track. I heard you say about my setup last night. And yeah, I did run 14.4. A lot of people raised their eyebrows in our party about that. And made it work. But Sector 2 is a low downforce, high downforce, really, sector. So you've got to try and balance it out. And I just figured on the straights that it'd be more beneficial, as you said, about who were doing 211, 212. That's what I were doing last night.
Yeah, well, so that's, I think, was it Langfell or Hicks?
I think it was Hicks, weren't it?
Hicks,
no, Dylan.
yeah.
Dylan, it was.
Oh, was it Dylan?
Sorry.
Yeah, so even on Baku, I was 15, 12 wings or something, just from a TT setup, and I was struggling to keep 209, I think it was, across in the line. And, to get 211 down a medium length straight like Miami, that is pretty monumentally quick. So that dictates a low downforce setup to me, mate, definitely.
So what tyres have we got, Dan?
Let's have a quick lookie on the... Oh, I like this. So, Hicksy Boy's gone for hards. And then we've got the next four. Zenon, Lodani Boy, Pabelli, or Scope, all on mediums. Keith's, who's... Keith's is a wild card, I think. He can be quick and he can be... It's look at the draw. If Keith's is on point. If Keith brings his A game, he'll be on it. So, on the hards, great choice. And then after that, we've got DJ Vince, Klauser, Langfeld, Martin, all the mediums, and the last three at the back on hards. Now, I think Hicks and Keith might be on with a shout here, because although you want the grip initially of the mediums, the hards will warm up quicker than what you'd anticipate because of the tight corners, the heavy braking. So as long as Hicks and Keith cannot lose positions, I think they're on for a good strategy there.
I wished I'd gone hard last night, to be honest.
Me too. Me too, mate. Me too.
Kick-Sauber lads absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Unlucky for Ronnie hitting the wall like he did, but if it weren't for that, they'd have had a 1-2 easy peasy.
Yeah, I think because of the nature of the track, you can choose hards here because you warm them up so quickly because of the tight corners, heavy braking, technical sections. So yeah, I do feel that Hicks and Keith's are most likely on the better strategy here. And do you know what? I'm really quickly going to nip to the toilet. 2 secs, mate.
Just at the start. Nice one, mate. I'll cop for this then. Well, I hope he's left it on a good camera angle. Obviously, I can't tell which camera that he's got on. So like we said, we've got Hicks on pole, Zenon second, Lord Danny Boy third, probably fourth. Personally, myself, I think Hicks is going to run away with this. From what he's done in Division 3, Japan in the rain, to the next race that he won in the dry. That's my personal opinion, but good luck to you all, guys.
I'm here. My toilet's right next to me. So, we're going to ride on board. Oh,
back to your prison days.
I'm going to ride on board with Pabelli to see how good they get off. And Pabelli's got a great start, but it looks like Lord Danny Boy, Zenon and Hicks also get a good start. Excuse me. Oh, Lord Danny Boy gets a twitch of oversteer, and then it's contact with Zenon. So Pabelli does slot back into fourth. So a bit hectic there at the start. Keith has dropped down to ninth, losing positions off the start, so not a great start for Keith, but I do imagine within a few laps he will start to come back up the order. Hicks nearly pulling out nearly 8 tenths. So I think Hicks is burning a bit of battery here, just to try and get out of DRS, but it's a fool's game that, using battery on the first lap, I think. What do you think, John?
I don't know, mate. I think same with me last night. Positions 2, 3 and 4 are all squabbling. You've got a clean track and you just gain momentum. Let's see how this goes on now. He's on hard tyres. It's going to take him at least 3 or 4 laps to warm up. So the mediums will be coming in pretty good by now. Bit of a slide there by Hicks, but yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, so approaching the first hairpin of this race, it's a tricky hairpin, we all know it is, but we'll go on broadcast view just to see what happens. So Hicks in the lead, half a second, and then obviously under braking already loses half a tenth. On the exit, loses another tenth, back up to 6 tenths. So it looks like Hicks has got his exits down really well, because he lost time under braking but gained it on exit. So it looks like whatever he's doing with traction or with the setup, it's working, because it's fluctuating, but, you know, he's holding his own there.
I'm actually wondering whether to buy Gran Turismo, because the way this fellow has gone about SFR is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's totally different style of racing. It's I've tried it a few times, and when you do the, you know, like the supercars, it's just so hard under braking. You have to get used to it. It's nothing like F1 where you slam on and, you know, you go from 200 miles an hour down to 100 within a blink of an eye. Just above the Langfell now. It looked like he was the closest. Oh no, so Klaus is now closest.
So we've kind of got two packs here, haven't we? First to third, and then probably down to what we're saying there, lap 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the back three. I discredit the back three for now, because obviously the slow runs of the group for now. But I think, you know, top 10. There's never really any really big gaps. Yeah, you've got Pabelli, but I think Pabelli's just finding his rhythm. He's about to get pushed by Atlas Coppo, actually.
He's just been overtaken there.
Yeah, by Klaus, actually, so I missed that, mate. But
yeah,
Lord
sorry,
Danny
I was just
Boy,
looking at Martin down in 13. I don't understand how that's happened.
I think off the start it was an incident, but yeah, Lord Danny Boy actually takes fastest lap. Oh, sorry, Klaus takes fastest lap. As we just see Hicks getting really twitchy under braking and acceleration out the corner of turn 1. So it looks like Zenon's now got his mediums fired and found the grip, and this is going to be a battle now, because Hicks needs to hold on and
another
find
3-4
that
laps.
grip. Yeah, well, I don't even think 3. I think end of this lap he'll be fine, to be honest with you. I think he'll be fine. It all comes down to battery, to be honest with you, and judging by what we can see on screen, Hicks is struggling for battery. He needs to start saving. Zenon's not far away from him, and then Lord Danny Boy looks like he's got a very healthy battery. So these two, if they're not careful, squabbling, might actually lose both these P1, P2 positions to Lord Danny Boy, who's just watching them squabble. And this is the thing. This is, you know, it's racing IQ. You know, there's a time to push and there's a time to defend. These two have been pushing from day one, and Lord Danny Boy's been sat at the back just reading a book, going, "All right, guys, you crack on. I'll take you in a second," because I imagine this is going to, by the end of the next lap, I reckon Lord Danny Boy will be either P2 or even P1.
Possibly. Great overtake by Zenon there.
Yeah, so these two at front, yeah. So I'm going to leave the... I can't leave this battle, John. Sorry, because
No, you leave that. I'll look further back down.
Lord Danny Boy's gearing up for an overtake here, mate. I think it's going to be an epic one, so... He's got a... Oh, Lord Danny Boy might have it in the win here, because he looks like he's got great pace. He's hardly using battery. A little bit squabbly through turn 5, 6 and 7.
There.
Yeah, I think it might have been, mate.
A warning, sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I didn't even correct myself when I said yeah. But...
Oh.
Don't you think it's mad that in an American state of Florida... Oh, as we just see Hicks fighting with Zenon. He's gone back through. He actually got momentarily overtaken by Zenon, but Hicks went back through. This is going to be great for Lord Danny Boy. He's going to get great traction out of this corner, I bet. And at least probably overtake one of these guys, because he's got more battery.
I'll tell you what, Dan, the pack's catching up again now.
Yeah, they are, because...
They're all back in DRS.
Yeah, because Hicks and Zenon have been the cork in the bottle for Lord Danny Boy, who's got much, in my opinion, much quicker pace, but he can't use it because they must be running low down. Hicks and Zenon was running down low downforce as well.
Yeah. Just to the YouTube comments, Dan, we've got Wiggles.
Hello, Wiggles.
Yeah, he's not on his own. I finally got in. I did message him before. And of course, Melissa supporting her fellow there, Keiths. Good evening, Melissa. Nice to have you.
Team Keiths. Go up, Melissa. How you doing, my darling? Good to see you. Oh, here. I'll see you. Yeah. But right, looking down the field, we've got Lord the Brad Top G on hards, starting to push on the back of DJ Vince. DG. It's no one seems to be able to make a move. Do you feel like it's? Do you feel the drivers are kind of just taking it easy for now and letting the tyre wear kick in?
I think that with Danny Boy, I think he's saving on tyres here.
Yeah.
OWR lads work together anyway. We know they train together. We know they work together. Great thing to do, really. But yeah, I think he's just saving tyres at the minute. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be silly to make a move and use your battery too early, leave yourself vulnerable. But I did think with how the battery of Hicks and Zenon was going, they were going to get overtaken. But it looks like they've found a balance now. They're starting to harvest a bit more. They are nose to tail though. They're still going for it. Langfell overtaken by DJ. DJ back overtaken by Langfell. Let's just see what's going on.
He went for a lunge there, DJ. Just couldn't get traction out the final corner. Ooh.
Yeah, DJ not doing... Oh, really struggling there.
Got Zenon right over Hicks here, down 0.2 behind. Really putting him under pressure. But I think he's got at least... He's got 2 more laps. If he doesn't make that move, Hicks should pull that back out again, in my opinion, with tyre wear.
Yeah, I agree, mate. They're going to start losing now. So Hicks, to be honest with you, Hicks has done really well defending against, and to be honest with you, he's been ganged up on. So he's done really well to defend against these two. As again, Zenon just on the back of his gearbox. Is he going to have a whole shot out the twisty section on the back straight? It's a difficult one, isn't it? Ooh, the batteries is very similar. But again, Hicks, look at the traction from Hicks, really good. But then the second phase of acceleration from Zenon is really good. But it's not, I don't think it's going to be close enough. Is it? It's going to be tight. This is going to be very tight. Oh, he's done it. He's gone for it. But Hicks on the outside with the better traction and the straighter line stays in front. But Zenon will get DRS. Will it be an overtake into turn 1? I think it will. He's got the inside line, late on the brakes, into turn 1, nice tight corner, leaves him room. But then no, just too much room because he comes back through. Hicks 46 back in the lead. What a battle from these two. This is monumental safe racing.
Great, mate. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow.
Brilliant racing.
Nice one, Hicks.
Yeah, absolutely. And Zenon as well. Absolute monumental.
Yeah, clean racing by the
clean, fair, hard racing. Exactly what we want from SFR boys. Really good. Well done to both of them.
Zenon should have had the lead there twice. He should have had it, and Hicks defended brilliantly. And, like I said, clean racing.
Yeah, brilliant. That's what we want, though. That's what we want to see. Really good. So yeah, I think it's hammer time for Zenon and Danny Boy. It's now or never.
But if I'm right about Lord Danny Boy, just sat back watching this and saving tyres, then see what happens later on in the race.
Yeah, I kind of think everyone is, to be honest with you. If you're on mediums, there's nothing you can do now because the tight. As Klauser has a bit of a moment onto the back straight, saved it though. He's had to use a bit of battery there, but yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it, John? You know that tyre wear kicks in. You're chasing someone on hard. You know you're a losing battle. What do? Pit earlier for hards, but then the last 3 or 4 laps on the hard stint, you're going to be absolutely swamped with delta. So, or negative delta. The first pit is DJ Vince, end of lap 6 for DJ Vince. That's a long stint on hards. I think that's a 2-stop for DJ Vince, mate.
Yeah, 2-stopper that looks like. Martin's been in before, mate. He must have had damage from whatever happened to him earlier on as well.
Yeah. So I reckon that'll be Martin to lap 19 and then mediums to the finish.
Yeah, Dylan behind mediums.
So,
I think things have equalled out up front now, Dan.
I
Hicks
do,
seem to
yeah.
be pulling out to 0.9 now.
Yeah, so I think this is the point where the medium runners are starting to go, ooh, do I or don't I? the hard runners are starting to smile, and the medium tyre runners are starting to have to think very hard about what they want to do, because now's the time to switch to a two-stop if you want to do it. You've either got this is gamble time. Do you go for two-stop or stay on the one-stop? This is it for the medium runners. It's now or never.
I think Zenon and Lord Danny Boy need to start working with each other. You know, give each other a tow, switch it around, keep putting Hicks under pressure. That's what happened to me last night, and it worked.
Yeah, but it was a Lord Danny Boy going down that back straight was actually out of DRS and didn't have it.
Oh yeah.
So he's still keeping close though. He's doing well. Oh, big slide for Zenon out of turn, whatever it is. Turn 1 minus 3.
Hicks is now broken DRS down.
Yeah, but only by 1,000. Is I reckon there's a few drivers here that have changed it up with strategy like you did last night, and it's working for them. Because they're pulling out in these twisty sections, but then when the straight comes, it's closing back up, it's concertinaing. I'm surprised at Keith's though. I thought he'd made a bigger move than what he has done. I know he dropped a position or two. He's back up to 8th. But I think he needs to get a move on. He needs to get in that DRS of these guys in front and let them pull him along.
I'm actually intrigued with Keiths tonight because he did a two-stopper, and he has done a lot of two-stoppers this season. Sorry, he did a two-stopper at the pre-season in Miami, and he said it was a mistake afterwards. So I'm imagining tonight he'll go for a one-stopper.
I think he will as well, because
yeah, and I think that
he's on the back
of where he is at the minute as well.
I mean, he's on the back of these guys on the mediums, which is pulling him along. And you got to remember, once he changes to mediums himself, he's going to be rapid on them. Light fuel, medium tyres. Oh, sorry, we missed it. Pavelli's just overtaken Klauser.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I just saw that.
And you got Alice Scopo.
Like a decent battle, that.
Oh yeah, we got Atlas Scopo on the back of them as well. I mean, it's only Pabelli to Lord Danny Boy that's really the biggest gap. And again, overtaken on the break on the inside line, turn 1, and he gets it. So Atlas Scopo up into P5, overtakes Klauser. And then Atlas Scopo now chasing down Pabelli. Let's see what he does. Stays in. Oh, he does go down to 5. Does he go tight or wide? Sort of mid-level tight. Okay. I'll tell you what, John. Broadcast view on street tracks is absolutely shocking.
I quite like it. It's all about on tonight.
No, I do like. No, if you're watching yourself, it's good. But if you're a viewer and you want to see action, it's rubbish. I mean, this view right now that our viewers are seeing is really good. But generally speaking, Singapore, Baku, Monaco, and Miami, shocking for broadcast view. Maybe even Jeddah's not too bad actually, to be fair. But yeah. So yeah, bit of a gap now. The top 3 are not in DRS with each other. Pabelli
mediums have dropped off now massively.
Yeah, but Pabelli, who's also on mediums, is within DRS as he comes across the last section of sector 3, going across the line. Big burst of overtake, I think. Can he make it? DRS will be open as we've got 2 pitters, Zenon and Lord Danny Boy. Yeah. So they're pitting for hards. 18 laps to do.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
I think I should have gone in that lap last night. Don't believe what the game says about the tyre wear with the hards. I mean, it showed a massive dive on the
safety car. Is it virtual or safety car? I think it's virtual. I can't see a yellow dot. I think it's virtual. Oh, DJ! Drive-through speeding under the virtual safety car. So it is a virtual. So who are we going to see? Anyone in the pit? Ooh. Yeah, so Martin's coming.
Will be kicking himself.
I reckon Martin's going to go fresh set of mediums. I'm going to try to take them to the end.
No.
He's going to. Or hards then. Has he gone
Martin's
too
gone
hard?
Yeah,
He was on hards, wasn't he?
yeah, he's got hards again.
So he must have selected a harder strategy then. Right, so racing again. Oh wow! So look at that, John Hicks.
5 seconds.
Wow. That is
Shall
monumental.
we just send him to Division 1? Yeah, I mean, I think he would have been offended to go into Division 2, but come on, Hicks. Come on, lad.
We thought he took off all his
mate.
sandbags.
Oh my God. Wow.
Fair play.
Hicks, if you do watch this stream back tonight, mate, could you do a reserve in Division 1 tomorrow, please? We're not going to send you up. Just please do it just for the laugh.
Yeah, just for laugh. Just for the SH1 teas and giggles.
No, I think you'd actually do well.
No, as much as a great driver, I don't think with Div 1 pace.
No, Dan, I'm not saying first, second, or third. I'm saying
no.
it wouldn't be last, I don't think.
Yeah, there's a big jump from Div 2 to Div 1, I think.
Yeah.
Those guys are just aliens. We love you, Div 1. We do. But, my God, where do you get your speed from?
Hey, I had a qualified third here tonight.
All right, Speedy Gonzalez.
Sorry, mate. Anyway, back to the racing.
Oh, look at that big gap. Just look at Zenon, who's on fresh tyres, chasing down Lord Brad the top G. Is he going to get past him into the hairpin? I'd like to think he would. We've got Probelli pushing on at the Scopo. I do want to go to him, but I want to see if Lord Brad the top G on... Zen on fresh tyres can get past Lord Brad.
You stick with that, I've got Probelli.
Sorry, I got that the wrong way around. I read it wrong. Sorry, mate. It's Zen is 10 seconds behind Lord Brad. So, yeah, my bad. Lord is chasing down worn tyres on Langfell. Is Langfell going to pit? Yes, he does. Langfell pits. Probelli now on worn mediums, approaching turn 1, who's chasing Atlas Scopo on the same age tyres. Lord Brad.
These medium runners, they're going to suffer. I think Atlas Scopo, Probelli, they've left it one lap too long. That's from experience last night.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so, mate. Yeah, let's go on with Probelli. If you want to pop with Probelli, and just commentate for 30 seconds, mate, if that's all right.
Yeah, will do. Put it on TV pod. So Probelli coming down into what I call the stadium section. Hard braking, drop down to third. Oof, got some dirty air there, I think. I go down to second here. I find it a lot better. Harvest. Horrible traction through there. Easy to lose it there. No, he's not going to get an overtake on this one. Oh, will he? He's got plenty of battery, to be fair. He's knocked it off. Just going to sit there, bide his time.
Has he backed out? Yeah, I think he's going to wait for the next lap, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he had plenty of battery there. I don't know if he's toying with him or... They've both got to come in now, surely.
He's going to... Yep, I thought he'd do that. Yeah, if one stays out, one goes in. That's the undercut for you. So, let's see that. So, Probelli and Atlas Scopo, who's going to come out ahead? Because I imagine Atlas Scopo's seen that now, and he's going to want to pit. Now, Hicks, I think Hicks might have to pit in the next 3 laps, would you say, John?
16. I reckon lap 16 he's going to pit.
I'm going to say 2 laps then, okay. Now, I was thinking 2-3 laps max.
I'm taking that from Keiths on our commentary last night where he said start on hards and pit at lap 16.
Yeah, I wish I'd have done that because the mediums just get so slippy. I think by lap 7 I was starting to feel them slide. I just see Lord Danny Boy there going really wide on those hards. Obviously, it's only the 3rd lap on those, so they're probably only just about sort of getting to temperature.
Probelli's actually come out in an unfortunate situation where he's behind Langfell here. Hopefully they're both fast enough. It's 1 lap and 0 lap hold, so they're both going to get the undercut on Atlas Scopo here, I believe.
Is he going to pit though? Let's see. On board that, let's go for now.
To.
Yeah, if he doesn't,
yeah,
it's suicidal. Yeah, it's suicidal.
Yeah. Nonsensical if he doesn't.
So it takes a hairpin. I mean, yeah, he's struggling. I think he is. Yeah, he's coming in. Yeah, so let's just see.
These lads are halfway down the back straight.
Probelli. Let's see. Yeah, let's see where Probelli comes out.
3-4 seconds, they'll be out in front of Atlas Coppo.
I'd say 2.5, but yeah, about that, yeah.
I'm going to say 3.5 then.
You might be right here, mate. He's just getting out of his pit box. Yeah.
Both waiting with bated breath here now. Who's right and who's wrong?
Oh no, Probelli comes out in front. Wow.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but by 7/10 though, not 2.5.
No, well, fair play to Atlas Coppo then. He looked after them tyres better than we thought.
No, I think Probelli looked after his tyre. He got his warm-up better. Probelli was the one that I thought was going to be behind. But, yeah, well, either or. It is what it is. Right, let's have a recap. Oh! Higgs is in the wall! Higgs is in the wall!
No!
Higgs is in the wall! I just flicked to him to see how our leader was doing. He's in the wall! Right, he's going to pit then. So that'll be 11 laps on mediums. He's lost a bit of time now. He's 2.5 laps, 2.5 seconds behind Lord Brad, but he did have a sizable lead.
I was just about to tot up the gap that he had then, and he's lost a good 6-7 seconds there to Brad. Yeah, in he comes. Ah, what a shame.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Luckily, though, we should get the mediums to the end. They'll be screaming, but he'll get them there.
I think he'll be all right. He's certainly got the pace. Bring change though. Oof, that's rough. I reckon that was a snatched break.
Where was it? At the beginning of the straight?
Yeah. Just the end of the stadium section, I think it was.
Yeah, I think they were like Ronnie last night.
Sorry, Ronnie, but I did have to laugh when you went, Ronnie's in the wall. I was like, oh no. Oh.
Mate, you didn't have to say that.
Oh, sorry, mate. No, they only said you would make a laugh of it. I laughed, not you. I laughed.
Right.
I mean, I hit the wall 3 times last night and spun twice.
Oh.
So I'll tell you what, let's put leader on. Leader. So Hicks is 19 seconds behind the leader now. Let's put stops on.
That's going to be a tough ask, mate.
Everyone's stopped. Yeah, that is going to be a big ask. He's lost a big chunk of time there, but I reckon it's good enough for third. I think he can get back on the podium from here.
Yeah, I think Keiths is going to have to 2-stop. He must have stopped on his hards at lap 12. So I think Keiths is going to 2-stop. It must be medium, so he'll make a place up there. Dylan behind him is going to 2-stop, we think, as well.
So let's go to
the front.
Leaders. Yeah, we'll say I'm going with the leaders myself. Nice healthy battery for Lord Danny Boy. Looks like Zenon's struggling for battery.
I think Prebley on the back straight here, he just had 100% battery there on Langfell. Well, again, he's knocked it off.
Yeah,
he's coming.
I would have done that. I'd have stayed behind. Unless he's got the grip. No, he goes deep.
Deep braking.
Yeah, you see now he's screwed it for himself now. I'd have stayed behind him and taken him down the back straight. What would you do, John?
Well, he's still got a healthy battery there, Dan. So I think he'll be able to defend this.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think you're right, mate.
Yep. Ooh. Got Keith catching up to Hicks. I think.
I don't
Hicks...
think Keith can go to the end though. That's going to be difficult.
No. Yeah, I was just saying he was catching up to him. Oh, what's that?
He's not doing bad though. Oh, DJ, 10-second penalty, speed in the pit lane.
He's having my week from last week. I got 10 seconds last week.
Yeah, your shocker from Monza.
Yar.
Let's go Langfell. For Langfell, getting the slipstream on the back of the belly. Oh, Langfell looking really tidy through this section. It's so difficult this section with the upshifts and downshifts and feathering, taps the brakes and yeah. Back straight. I don't think Langfell will have enough to take this. It'll be tight. He's only just starting to gain now. He's running out of time. Yeah, it's nowhere near close enough. Both drivers there really good for the last couple of turns.
Who are you on board with, Dan?
I'm on board with the Langfell, mate.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the battle I was going to put you on to. I think Zenon and Danny Boy are just nullifying each other at the minute. I think they're both just happy to be where they are.
Yeah, I think you're right there, John. The only one you want to watch out for really is Prebelli catching these towards the end on the slightly fresher tyre. Atlas Cooper sort of in that same ballpark, but he's a little bit further back, so he's got a bit more ground to make up. Prebelli and Langfell need to nail the laps from the start to finish now, or from this point to finish. We've only got 10 laps remaining.
I think Atlas Coppo's suffering from not being in DRS range. That extra lap probably has hurt him in the long run.
Yeah, I think it has, mate, yeah. Was it Prebelli and Atlas Coppo that pitted a lap after each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the Prebelli coming out on top there by pitting that lap earlier. But again, like you said earlier, the tyre wear is horrendous. It might actually come to the point where the last 3 laps gets really spicy. Why is it spicy?
Oh dear. Yeah, mate. Every week you do that, I still don't get it.
Do you not see the advert? Why is it spicy?
No. I don't watch.
I'll show you it later.
I don't watch TV. I don't want to see it. Anyhow, that's for another time. I'll argue that one out with you tomorrow. There's only 2 battles. Oh, Hicks and Lord Brad G. Is that a battle?
No, do you know what? Well, Hicks can have more screen time when he gets up to P5, so...
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this, because I think Brad G's dropped him in here.
I'm just looking at the... I'm going to cough, sorry guys. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out what's going on with Lord Danny Boy and Zenon. I think they might...
They just seem to be sat there and just... Yeah, I don't know whether they're working together. I don't know whether the OWR boys actually are all in a party together.
I think they're going to try and eke out a bit of a lead and then go hell for leather the last 4 or 5 laps. But, yeah. So we've only got 2... Quite surprising. We've only got 2 drivers on penalties. DJ Vince and G-Man. A.K.a.
DJ's
Uncle
winning that one.
Steve. What's he on?
20 in it.
Oh, God. Oh!
He's had 2 pit lanes.
Lord Donny Boy just had a massive traction loss on the rear axle, and we've also got a yellow flag. So we've got a retirement of G-Man. Lord Donny Boy is starting to struggle with tyres, mate. If you go on board with him now, you'll see.
Yeah, which race was it where we was absolutely perplexed as to where he'd gone into the pits early? Was it last week or the one before?
One before, I think, mate.
Yeah, so I think what I read in comments in general chat was he suffers quite badly with tyre wear, and that's showing in his first stint and now his second stint. So that probably explains what we saw the other week, and both of us were scratching our heads for a good long time.
Yeah, he's certainly seeming to struggle now, unless it's a grading phase. Whether the game does that or not, I don't know, but he's certainly struggling under traction. Let's see now as he comes out of this stadium section. Yeah, he seems to be struggling in turning in. And let's see at this corner now. 1.4. Oh, no, nailed that one. So not too bad there. But he's out of DRS. That's the problem. He's using a lot of battery to catch up. He's actually caught up the slipstream from a distance and nearly broke the 1 second mark. We've got, let's check on Atlas Scorpio, because he's pretty close as well. Chasing down Langfell and Pabelli. A bit of a three-way battle for 4th place here. Oh! Big slide for Langfell. That pulls out the Scorpio right on his gearbox. He's going to put pressure on him through this S section now.
Well, I'll tell you what, at the end of this race, Lord Danny Boy is going to have a heck of a lead in the championship. At the minute, he's on 138 points. Emil's, who's in 2nd place and not attending again tonight, he's on 111. So wow. Lord Danny Boy currently on for 22 points. That'll put him on 160. His closest rival on track is Atlas Copo. So, yeah, Lord Danny Boy running away with the championship at the minute.
Yeah. But Zenon, if he plays his cards right, can get the win here. And he's got 7 laps or 6.5 laps remaining. I think Pabelli, if he gets a shifty on the next few laps, could potentially be in the podium position as well as Atlas Scorpio. Klauser is going to be under some serious pressure very soon, because that delta from Pabelli to Klauser is coming down rapidly. He's taken out a 10.5 just in that section alone. So on board with Atlas Scorpio driver view or T-cam view. Oh mate, Atlas Scorpio's on for a podium here, mate, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm on with him myself now.
Yeah, this is looking tiny from Atlas Scorpio. Great drive from him. It's very OWR heavy at the front, isn't it?
Yeah, I think most of our leagues are at the minute. It's quite worrying.
These bloody OWR boys.
Drivers, give me a call, will you?
I'll tell you what, OWR, send us some of your fastest, because we need some drivers to Div 1. So if you're listening, OWR boys, get your ass in here, get to Div 1.
That's genuine, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So yeah, if you think you're faster than these guys, you can challenge Div 1. Get your ass in the server. Let's get you on board. We'll get you in for Baku next week. Yeah, nose to tail these guys now. Atlas Scorpio, Pabelli and Klauser. Basically doing the human centipede of the F1 world.
Jesus. Not a good image to have in someone's head.
Oh, has he got
pulled out?
He has.
He's got it.
And he has. Pabelli up into P3. Now, the question is, can Pabelli keep it? Or will Klauser allow Atlas Scorpio to come through and be a battle for the P3?
I was just going to say, Atlas needs to clear him sharpish.
He does. He's only got...
Klauser looks like he's trying to get his place back there.
Yeah, 5.5 laps, but... You've also got Langfell joining this pack now as well. So this could be a really tasty battle for P3.
I think the 2-lap difference between Prebbley and Klauser is it's a foregone conclusion. It really is, in my opinion.
It is, but at this stage of the game, you know, people start getting nervous and they might not want to make the move, or sometimes they want to make the move too much and make a mistake. So we'll soon see if that plays out or not. Or what does play out, should I say. I'll tell you what though, Klaus is still looking really tidy on those 12-lap-old hards. He's not making many mistakes. He's turning, he's braking, acceleration looks really tidy. I wonder if Pirelli's using too much battery. No, not too bad.
I just think Klaus are on the last 2 laps. But saying that, fuel's come down, so... last 2 laps I think he's going to start drifting and sliding a bit. He's on a pretty similar strategy.
Is he going to go for a dive bomb? No, too late.
The delta between Zenon and Lord Danny Boy's evened out. It's just been a constant 3.5 second gap at the minute.
As we see, let's go, Paul, going for it. Oh, it was Lord Danny Boy, sorry. No, it was the Paul. Let's go, Paul. Oh, Lord Brad. Speed in the pit lane.
10 seconds. Oh. It's so easy on this game, it really is. You know yourself, Dan, if you brake just behind after that yellow, it's game over.
Yeah, you have to spam the gears down and just hope the car stops. It's so frustrating though. I mean, I don't particularly agree with the physics model on this game. I think it's a little bit weird.
This is the worst I've ever known a pit lane entry. It's just really bad.
Atlas Scopo down the inside into the stadium. He has. But has he got down the outside though?
No.
It's fighting it.
Keep the inside. Keep the inside. Trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's got
nicely done. Great driving, lads.
Great move. Yeah, great move there from Atlas Scopo to get on Klauser. Now we can chase after Pirelli. But will Klauser come back at him? How much battery did he use? A bit more than I think he wanted to.
More. Klaus has got more.
I know, but he's not close enough. And look how close he is on Pirelli's gearbox now. He's sucking on his exhaust pipe so deep. It's going to be a great battle to the end of this. We've only got 3.5 laps remaining. Wow, what a battle.
My opinion here, I think Pirelli keeps P3, Atlas Coppo keeps 4.
I don't know, mate. Because Atlas Coppo's quick. He's a quick driver, mate.
I know, but I raced against Pirelli a couple of seasons ago, and his defence, I've watched him on streams, obviously, his defence is pretty good, to be fair. You raced against him yourself, you know it.
He's quick. But I just think Atlas Coppo's really good when it comes down to tyre wear. I've commentated on Atlas Coppo many a times, and he's very good at racing when the tyres are rubbish.
Yeah.
It's gearing up to be a great finish. Hicks in P7 now, who was our pole sitter in qualifying. He's done really well to come back from that wall hit. You know, he lost 6 seconds at the wall hit, plus another 6 seconds in the pits. That's 12 seconds. If we go to leader,
Martin's gone into pits.
So Hicks is 14.3. I approximate 12 seconds he lost. So he's 2.3. So technically he'd be in the lead. So without that wall hit, he'd still be winning, in my opinion.
Yeah, one mistake from the fella has really ruined not ruined it at all. It's an absolutely fantastic debut to get 7th in this division. Above Dylan and Keith, who both got from Division 3.
John, I've done it again. We've missed out the Scopo getting past Pirelli.
My bad.
No, my bad as well. I was too busy looking at Hicks.
How the bloody hell has he done that?
I don't know, but he's done it. I think it might have been an issue from Pirelli because he's a good nearly 7 tenths or 8 tenths ahead. So Atlas Scopo. In fact, we're seeing this a lot. The Kick Sauber boys end up together at the end. We normally see it where they have a double pit stop or they split pit stop because the safety car comes out. This time, it's just a simple case of racing etiquette and racing IQ, and then ended up P2, P3 together. But Atlas Scorpo, look at the time he's gaining. Not, as I said that, he lost time, but he's gaining time so much on his teammate. And he's 4 lap younger tyres than these as well, remember. Look at that, 2.5. It'll come down a bit on this exit.
He'll be close, but I don't think he'll get the overtake on Lord Danny Boy. I think that'll
Lap and a
come
half.
down.
Yeah, it's a big ask, that. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree.
Yeah.
And just to set the stall out as well, John, I'm not doing interviews tonight. I am absolutely shattered. I'm off to bed.
Same here, mate. That's why I said to you before I wasn't going to do comms, but I'm on my 10th wind. And yeah, we've got through it again, haven't we?
We have, mate. I do enjoy doing comms with you, mate.
It is quite fun.
So, we've got Zenon, nearly 5 seconds in the lead. Then we've got the Kicksauer boys in P2 and P3 chasing each other down. But then Probelli, he wants that P3 back. Is he going to get P3? He saved a bit of battery, lap and a half left. Oh, I thought he was going to hump him then, he was that close, bloody hell.
I was lucky I had a leader on instead of interval. Sorry, I didn't realise how close Atlas Copo is. This is a cracking battle.
Yeah, Probelli as well, mate. Probelli's like...
Could Lord Danny Boy drop to 4th after being in 2nd all the race? Could it happen? We'll find out now. We've got 1 lap to go.
Oh, he's letting through. He's letting through. He's letting through.
Yeah. Teamwork.
I know, but why?
That's what I said.
Lord Danny Boy's on
Probably
17 lap old media odds, that's why. So at the score
difference.
Yeah, but Lord Danny Boy is now going to be under pressure on the last lap because he's got 3 lap younger tyres than Lord Danny Boy's Probelli. So is Probelli going to get P3 now? That I don't understand that. Why would you do that? Why would you put the worst tyre of the team behind? Surely you'd swap at the hairpin if you wanted to do that. Probelli's going to have a massive advantage now.
They're both similar on ERS here.
Yeah.
This is going to be... I think this is going to go down to the final corner, I think. The end of the last straight.
I know, but I don't think that was the right call. I might be wrong, but I don't see why you put the slower driver in terms of tyre wear behind. You'd use that guy as a gunner. Unless Lord Danny Boy is going to be a poo house and just drive slow as hell through here, saving battery, and blast out using DRS for his teammate and keep ahead. I think that might be the case, but for Belly, he's going to have to pull something out of the bag here, because I don't think he's going to get it. These two working together, he's close though. For Belly, he's close. Well, I know Zenon, you're about to cross the line, but this is going to be a monocle overtake if he does it. Lord Danny Boy is harvesting. For Belly, he's going to be a lunge. He's not close enough. Zenon coming across the line. He takes the win. Atlas Scorpo in P2. Probelli at the line. Oh, 59 thousandths of a second. That was close. Wow. Langfell in P5. I know. Klaus in P6. Hicks will come across the line in P7 from pole position. Unlucky from that one mistake all race. He will be kicking himself. Hicks kicks himself. Oh, I like that. That rhymed. Lord
Hicks
Danny
46 Boy. Kicks himself.
Keith's up to 8th place. So yeah, fair play for Keith. Let's put where is position change? Oh, there we go. So Keith's down 2, Hicks down 6, Langfell up 4, Zenon up 1, Atlas Scorpo. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do it. For me, driver of the day, Atlas Scorpo.
Yeah, I'm happy for Zenon. I think, like I've said it previously, he's been ribbed by previous other commentators, and he's put a faultless drive in there tonight. I get where you're coming from with Atlas Copo, but I'm going to go with Zenon. That's just my personal opinion, Dan.
So,
but we can have them.
No, I tell you what, let's do it then. I'll join you. He did do a flawless drive, so yeah, let's go Zenon. So commentators vote for driver of the day is OWR Zenon.
Well deserved, Zenon. Well deserved, lad.
Yeah, and do you know what? That drive from all the drivers there was absolutely monumental. That was really good. I like that. It was a bit stale in the first 6 laps, I'd say. But then once the tyre wear started kicking in, and the virtual safety car came, then the strategy started to play. The race came alive. So yeah, great race from Division 2. Absolutely monumental. Let's hope we can have the same for Div 1 tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, I will run down the order and we'll sign off, mate. So, race winner is, of course, Zenon. Fastest lap went to DJ Vince. Driver of the day was Lord Brad Top G, but of course, the commentators have chosen Zenon. Lord Brad for the most overtakes, and the cleanest driver, Atlas Scopo. See, that is not judgmental. I can't even think what I want to say. Atlas Scopo getting cleanest driver is replicable to driver of the day. You know, clean driver, clean overtakes. It's good.
Yeah,
but yeah,
like I said, Dan, you was totally entitled to your opinion, mate. You really was.
No, it's fine. No, I'm just saying. It's fine. So you got P1 Zenon, Atlas Scopo P2. We've got Ladderboy P3, Prabelli in P4, Langfell in P5, Klauser P6, Hicks P7, Keefs P8. We've got Ladbrod Top G in 9th, DJ Vince in 10th, and then I missed it, sorry guys. Right guys, I'm gonna go get some food and then go to bed. I'm knackered. But yeah, it's been really enjoyable. Thanks for joining me, John. I always enjoy doing comms with you, mate.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning in, listening to our waffle, and we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, well, but of course, tomorrow we've got our flagship commentator of Jamie Indigo. Such a brilliant commentator, and he's presiding over the fastest of our SFR drivers in Division 1. So do tune in tomorrow at 7:30 on the SFR YouTube channel to watch that action in play. I've been Agent Dan. My co-commentator was John Mobes. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.